Amistosozinho. Amistoso não.
A big night here at a stadium named after one of the greats of world football. We're at the Johan Cruyff Arena. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable calls. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Pra cima, esse ajeita esse
And
time
the
meu aí.
referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, I think they're going to let the opponents have the ball, invite them on, and then play on the counter-attack. That's okay, but they have to make sure they defend really well and keep their concentration.
Tá fechadinho.
Brandt. Nicely constructed. Well, this is what you call passing with confidence.
Yeah, they move the ball so well.
Brandt. Andrea Pirlo. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Assim.
Now, options are plenty. They're putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Just steering it through.
Bobby.
Brandt. And good anticipation. Davis. They have to take it away. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Sandberg.
Aparentemente tá.
Bird.
A faca não tá bem.
Sandberg.
Bem travado, hein?
And he did well to cut it out.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Vai, Brown.
Space for juniors, what can they do? And the lead beckons! My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel.
Tá um pouco lenta a internet aí, a transmissão tá, o jogo não tá fluindo legal, a internet. A internet ela não aguenta fazer uma live. Ai, não aguenta, velho. O YouTube tá entregando aí 1080p e a imagem desse jeito.
Another good tackle. Bird.
Cara,
Decent looking pass.
você vai ver um filme, tá, agora tô esquecendo ali.
Clever defending.
Tá. Tá tocando um bom, esquecendo de atacar e já colocar um.
Davis.
o caminho desse time aí é pra fazer contra-ataque difícil.
Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. So the corner played into the box. Just over the top in the end.
Tá fazendo algum aqui.
And with that, the first half draws. So the game is restarted, and you almost get the feeling it's a case of who's going to blink first. And passing it well. And thwarted there, following the cross. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate.
Vai dar certo o passe não.
That's played into the centre. Well, the chance appeared to be on, but he found himself offside.
Well, he was just too anxious, wasn't he? That's not good play.
Good high press. Lukaku.
Não sei.
Well, a
Foi
classic
pra
example
passar e
of how to
voltou aí
intercept.
não. Aí não.
Juniors could get in behind the defence.
Olha desse time.
And swiftly ending that attack.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
Boa bola.
Good looking move.
Boa bola.
And smuggled behind for the corner. Here it is now, a substitution. Let's see about the delivery. He would love to have that header back.
Well, they need to be more positive with their passing. Make more runs in behind the defence. Create overloads in the wide areas. And then we may see an improvement in those stats.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Keenan Davis. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Lukaku.
There you go.
The opening goal in this contest.
Tá aí.
So the action continues. Let's see if Juniors have the wherewithal to square the game. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And fired against the crossbar.
Quase toma um empate.
A time for calm on the ball.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game. And you have to say they're a bit unfortunate. But they do need to finish off one of these chances.
Well, they can't dwell on not getting the rub of the green. Perhaps they can create another chance now. Can he do it? And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Well, capable of a better clearance than that. The attack ended disappointingly. Lukaku. Brandt with it. Pirlo. And finding the flow. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising.
Chega. Porra, a bola não fez nada.
Just 10 minutes remaining here. Can they square this match? Could cross it in here. And nothing comes of this attack. Teammates available. Max Bird. A really good pass. Possession squandered by juniors. So almost at full time, and the home side on course to eke out a narrow win. Your thoughts?
Well, it's been a tight game, but I think they've been the better team. They've just had that...
Now, hold on, Stuart, they're in here. What late excitement, and the match is level.
Empate, errou, FIFA errou, errou bola. E quando um empate mesmo, pega um negócio desse. Você lá na cada a bola nem bem não chegou onde você já tá correndo. Empate, né?
First of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
It was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.